Chip started out as a poor little orphan in America, so he ended up where every poor little American orphan usually ends up. Yep, on the streets, doing drugs, addicted to cocaine and joining the mafia. Sniff, sniff, bing, bing. But one day, Chip decides, hey, I'm gonna leave the mafia life behind. But it ain't that easy out here in the streets, so his mafia buddies turn against him. But it's okay because that's when he runs into Tsuyoshi. He saves Chip from the mafia and swipes the drugs Chip has on him because drugs are bad. Tsuyoshi is so cool because the whole time Chip is like, hey, give me my drugs back. And Tsuyoshi's like, no. When Chip gets sober, he realizes how cool Tsuyoshi was to him, and he really, really wants to be his apprentice. So Tsuyoshi agrees and trains him and spends years teaching Chip about his culture, like ki and ninjutsu. They spend a lot of time together, training and enjoying each other's company until one day the Assassin's Guild finds Tsuyoshi and comes after him for what happened in the past. Chip finds Tsuyoshi, and in his final moments, Tsuyoshi wants Chip to promise to live his own life and passes away saying, I'm glad you're alive. Naturally, Chip wants vengeance. He wants to take the Assassination Guild down, but along the way, he realizes that won't work. If he wants to make a difference, he has to be president of Africa, South Africa. It's such a mess there, so he has to clean up the place, create some regulations, and bam! The Eastern Chip Kingdom has been established. Chip even hires the Business Ninja, aka Chief of Staff, aka Human Database, Answer, to be his own personal assistant. And of course, Chip has to share his roots with his people, so he makes everyone learn incorrect Japanese and makes a national policy to make the staple food rice and sushi. The staff works super duper hard to get the Eastern Kingdom recognized by the United Nations. At this time, Ramethal Valentine declares war on all of humanity. So Chip goes all by himself to beat her in order to bring recognition to his kingdom. When he gets to the Japanese colony, he runs into Mei. He takes one good look at her and decides, hey, I'm in charge of you now. On the side, he runs into little Dodo Mizaki, and he trains that otter to be a ninja so that he could also protect Mei. The two of them even have these cute matching gauntlet blades. Fast forward a little bit, and Chip ends up with a good guy squad of Soul, Kai, and Sin to take down the Universal Will, aka Aerials, and that's kind of where we're left with as far as the story goes. So I guess this is the end.